Do not underestimate this thin line. It is made of nanoblade material, and despite being only 1/10 the thickness of a human hair, it can slice a ship in half. Their mission is to retrieve the hard drive from the ship Judgment Day, which contains data about the Trisolaran invasion of Earth. However, due to the limited number of blades, the spacing can only be set at 50 centimeters. This means the operation must take place during the day, because people lying down at night could potentially avoid the blades, while those standing or walking during the day are extremely vulnerable. On the day of the operation, engineers erected massive pillars on both sides of the canal and installed the nanoblades between them. To avoid accidentally harming other ships, the blades remained quietly submerged, waiting for their target. The professor nervously stared at the monitor, watching for any sign of the Judgment Day. When the last small boat passed, a deadly invisible net silently rose to the surface. The Judgment Day finally appeared. The pilot continuously scanned the water, but neither radar nor his naked eye detected anything unusual. He chewed his gum, completely unaware of the danger ahead. Soon, the ship entered the blade zone. At first, everything seemed normal, but the bow had already been sliced into 50-centimeter thick sections as the ship moved forward. Sparks began to fly, followed by a strange grinding sound. Only then did the crew realize something was wrong, yet they still couldn't see the blades. Even when a life preserver was cut clean in half, they had no idea what was happening. It wasn't until the blades cut through their bodies that they understood, but by then, it was too late. The professor watched through binoculars, cold sweat running down his back. Although the ship had been cut into multiple sections, its momentum carried it forward. On the lower deck, a guard was watching over the hard drive containing the crucial Trisolaran data. When the blade passed through his body, he felt no pain at first. It was only when he heard the hard drive hit the floor that he looked down and realized his body was no longer whole. After completely clearing the blade zone, the ship drifted forward a short distance. Ultimately, no one on board survived. But thanks to the perfectly clean cuts of the nanoblades, the hard drive remained intact, and the invaluable information was successfully recovered.